My name is Chewu Lee. I'm a research scientist at the MIT AgeLab. The AgeLab started in looking at transportation and driving research. So the director, Joe Coughlin, when he started the lab, we were interested in looking at older drivers, older pedestrians, older users of public transportation, and looking at how the design of the car and technologies in the car and design of spaces and the transportation system affects the ways that they get around, how they're navigating their spaces. So that's where the lab started, but since then we've expanded into different areas of technology, different domains within the society that are affected by the aging of the population. So now we're looking at areas including health and well-being, caregiving, home technologies and services, community design, housing, and longevity planning. The lab is composed of researchers from different backgrounds. We have people from engineering backgrounds, mechanical, electrical, human factors. We have computer scientists. We also have people from the psychology background, social sciences, political science, and also public health and social work. So we are a very multidisciplinary group, and it's a very collaborative space where we exchange our ideas, different expertise, different skill sets to think about how to make aging a better experience and how to promote well-being and independence as people grow older. Driving and transportation is still central to our research. So we still do a lot of looking at how people are driving, how people are interacting with different technologies in the car, how people are navigating the roadways, and how people are feeling and thinking about different levels of automation as the vehicle becomes more automated and it becomes a platform for different technologies. So what you see right here is our driving simulator. This is where we simulate different road conditions, and we can also simulate different technologies that can be built into the car. And we look at things like the driver behavior, where drivers are looking, what they're doing in the car, looking at their workload, stress level, and thinking about how those things are affected by different stimuli and different designs that the vehicle might have. We also have some cars that are on the road to do more realistic studies too. In a lot of our studies, we bring in both younger participants and older participants, people in their 20s, people in their 60s and 70s, and look at what some of the differences might be. And those differences might be due to different capabilities, they're physical or cognitive, so thinking like vision, hearing, also cognitive capabilities, memory, recall, and response time, which can also play big roles as people drive and navigate spaces. And outside of our driving research too, we always try to look across generations, look at millennials, Gen X, baby boomers, silent generation, looking across generations to think about how people's experiences are affected by past experiences, different technology experiences, what they've experienced in their workplace, and thinking about how generations might have to do with the differences in the data and the responses. In terms of automation of the vehicle, I do a lot of survey research in that area. And what I've been looking at is looking at how different generations feel about automation in the car. So in some of the surveys that I've done, we've asked about what is the maximum level of what is the maximum level of automation that you're comfortable with. So thinking about if different generations are different generations have different thresholds. And what we've been seeing is that younger adults are more accepting of higher levels of automation, especially those between ages 25 and 44. So they're the most accepting of higher levels of automation, full self-driving or something higher than assisting the driver. We're seeing that older drivers are less accepting of higher levels of automation. And that might have to do with what they're currently experiencing in their vehicles or what they've experienced in the past. So it's not just about age as a number, but what they are experiencing now and in the past.